Morning, guys. Welcome to today's prediction. And if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Like this video, share with friends, and most importantly, make sure you join our Telegram channel because we do share winning odds on our Telegram channel as well. The link to the Telegram channel is in the comment section. So, talking about yesterday was quite successful. So, the thing is, the season has changed in a positive note. And usually this is the time that we tend to do well. This is the time that we'll do very well in. And I won't share much about it, but I just want you guys to be very positive. Okay. So I used the last 1 week to test out playing those big odds of two games. So I've gotten the result and I've realized that it's better we return to what had worked for us for the past 1.5 years, which was analyzing 3 or 4 games and putting them up here. That was literally what made us very successful here. So we have to stick to this for the longest time possible. So that's just it, 100%. So yeah, yesterday I'm sure some of you saw the matches and thought the matches weren't going to work, but as I said, the season has changed positively now, and there are certain leagues that we'll be looking at going forward, and it's going to make us to win a lot more than we did in the last few months or last few weeks. So, and we have the Champions League and the Europa League, and we need to look at things very, very differently because this is the time that bookies go beast mode, right? You see a game, the odd to win is 1.17, and you have no idea that it's a trap, especially for these big teams. And you think, it's easy win, you go for it, and it's a trap. And the game end up finishing 2-2. Right? Whereas the odd for them to win was 1.70. Doesn't make sense. So 3 matches today, as I said, and the first game we have here is from the Europe Champions League. It's Girona and Liverpool. So I've thought deep and hard about this game. This is going to be an important game for Liverpool. Liverpool needs this game in order to consolidate its first position. So when you look at Girona, Girona is averaging 2.5 goals at home. Four out of their last 5 matches has produced two or more goals. Liverpool away from home, they're averaging 2.5 goals away from home as well. Four out of its last 5 matches have produced four actually. Four out of its last 5 matches have produced two or more goals. And they tend to score in every game that they play in away from home. They've actually scored in every game they've played in away from home. So what's going to happen is this is a game you should expect Liverpool to get at least 2 goals. At least 2 goals. They have such a sharp attack against a Girona team that has been conceding goals for fun these days. And as I said, this game is extremely crucial for Liverpool because position one, 2 points separates them from the second place team. So it's not something they can joke with. Then you have this Girona team, position 30, trying to see if they can maybe make it to the top 24 team so they can qualify as third best or second best. It's going to make for an interesting game. Girona is definitely getting a goal today. And yeah, they're definitely getting a goal. And Liverpool should get a few more goals. So what am I going with? My prediction is simple. I'm going with this fixture to produce over 2 goals. So this fixture to produce over 2 goals, and the odd is 1.26. And the next game we have is from the England Championship. It's Burnley versus Derby. So when you look at this Burnley team, it's interesting that these people haven't lost in their last 5 matches. Now, the last time they lost at home was sometime in May. It wasn't even this season. So the people have gone the entire season so far without losing at home. Yeah, without losing at home. The away team has lost twice away from home. and they've only won once in their last five away matches. Then you check head to head, and this Burnley team has total dominance over the away team, total and complete dominance. And this is the reason this game is ultimately very important for the home team. They want to return to the Premier League as quickly as possible. And now it's only the top two teams that are guaranteed automatic qualification. So victory today will take them back to to their second position. So is that something they want to joke with? Absolutely not. And we are talking about an away team that is languishing away in position 16. They are not too bad, but at the same time, they are not in a situation that is extremely critical. But Burnley, having come out from the Premier League last season, will want to do everything possible to pick maximum points and return to the Premier League, especially today by gathering the needed points to be in the top two. So, what am I going with? My prediction is simple. Burnley should see victory today against a weakened Derby team. So, I'm going with a draw no bet for the home team. So, a draw no bet for the home team is priced at 1.27. And finally, from the Europe Champions League, we have Shakhtar Donetsk and Bayern Munich. These Shakhtar Donetsk, they're doing very well at home. And what's even interesting is that they're averaging 4.5 goals at home. Isn't that interesting? The away team too is also averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals away from home. They haven't met in recent times, but this is the reason this game is critical for both teams. Bayern Munich, they're not that focused on the Champions League. But I think they will fancy their chances of breaking into the top eight for automatic qualification. And they'll want that. Then you have these Shakhtar Donetsk that would also fancy their chances of breaking into the top 24 for a second for the playoffs into the next round of the Champions League. So what this screams is goals. You already know how Bayern Munich can play so well, how they can score. They don't have a good defense. They play very well and they score very well. And Shakhtar is also scoring goals at home. And they don't just score one, they score a lot at home, even in the Champions League. So this is a game you should expect Bayern Munich to get at least two or more goals. And it's also a game that Shakhtar Donetsk will get goals. So what am I going with? I'm not going with just over two goals. I'm saying that this game will produce over 2.5 goals. So I'm going with over 2.5 goals for this fixture. I would have loved to go with buying straight win, but I didn't like the odds. It was just 1.17, and that's how these people trap people. That's how bookies trap investors into playing these lowly odds, especially for big teams. You play them and then they end up drawing. But what I know is that goals will happen in this game based on their current goal scoring form and the fact that both teams are playing for something in this moment. So I'm going with over 2.5 goals, and the odd is 1.38. And you have a total of 2.21 odds for your benefit. And I want to wish you guys the very best with today's games. May God be with you and see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.